Alright, so in this video I'm going to do a little comparison to see if 5 silver keys is better, or, it may not be better than a Go Tokyo key. If you're playing on the Japanese PSO2, this is your way to level up, and there's a lot of ways to get these keys. I'm going to make a video for it, right in corner or in the description, talking about what the key is, how to get these keys, and blah blah blah. So, if you're playing on North America PSO2, you don't really have this option just yet. This is an episode 4 thing. When episode 4 comes around, most likely you will get these keys, and then you will use these keys to power level your character. I've been doing this ever since they introduced this mechanic. You can see it in the upper right corner or in the description. There's old videos where I power level a character with it. Now, with this particular character, I was power leveling them as well. But, yeah, I'm going to use this character as a demonstration to see if 5 soul keys is better than 1 Tokyo key. I'm going to try to write down the numbers as well, or take screenshots of these numbers. And I'm also going to do this unedited as well. That might be a pain in the butt. It's going to be a long video. But, just to show you guys that I'm not cheating or anything. And if I say something stupid, it's gonna be left in the video, and I need to do this within the 30 minutes because there's an emergency quest that will pop up that I will want to do. So what I'm gonna do is just use 100% experience gain. I'm not gonna use a 250. I'm gonna stick with 100% try boost. I am also going to use this extra experience gain plus 50, just because I have a lot of them, and since I'm going to do a Tokyo bonus key run, then I'm going to use them. Let me show you guys what buffs I have right now. I have the team buff going on for experience. It's a level 8. I got a try boost going on since I got premium. I got a, well, that I don't think that one would work. But yeah, I'm going to pop a bunch of items when I get into the quest. So I have a lot of keys over here. If you're wondering how I got so many goddamn keys, I have 20 characters over here in the Japanese PSO2. And I went through all 20 of these characters to get these gold keys. And you get these keys from ARC's weekly missions along with your daily missions. Over here, you can see that I completed it. If I complete 15 daily missions, I get this Go Tokyo key. Now, when it comes to the daily missions as well, you can see you can get 1 silver Tokyo key from completing all these daily missions. Hopefully you're doing your math, or you realize how many keys I have, because I have 20 characters. This is a daily thing, but then you also got a weekly thing. I have like a lot of keys. A lot of keys because of that. And if you want to know how to go through your daily ARCs mission quickly, or how to go about doing your weekly ARCs missions, I do have a playlist for that. You can see it in the upper right hand corner or in the description. But yeah, I have a lot of goddamn keys. Now let's go with the silver keys and let's speed through these very quick. Hopefully I can do them in the 30 minutes or so. So let's go over here, let's go to the bonus quest. We're gonna start with the silver keys. It's not gonna be that difficult. What you want to do, make sure you have a half doll, make sure you have decent equipment on you. Doesn't have to be the top gear stuff like a 15-star unit and 13-star units. 15-star weapon and a 13-star unit, but you just want to have good gear. I'm going to pop all these, 100%, 100% try, and then a 50%. I have a bunch of eggs on me as well. I need to get rid of that. We got these keys. Let me just put this over here. What I'm also going to do is take a premium drink, because this boosts your experience gain as well. If you take like a 7k one, it's not going to really do that. It's going to boost your rare drop rate, but not the experience. So now I got a lot of experience boost going on. And let me also take a picture. Or let me just pull this up and we'll do some calculations around the end. Or I'll give you a rough estimate on how much experience I got. So for me to get to the next level, I had to get 123,606 experience. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in my butt. I need to have a piece of paper to actually write this shit down. Hold up. You can hear some background noises while I get a piece of paper. I'm gonna estimate that to like 124,000. Once I hit the level up, hopefully my smart self or future self will be able to write down or stop myself from killing anything when I hit that level up. because I need to get the number before it starts getting a bunch of experience in there. Now, what I also am trying to do when it comes to just me playing on PSO2, I need to get my characters to level 95. Because there is a title that can give an ability transfer pass, and I need those ability transfer pass so I can actually finalize some of my in-game fixes. I'm trying to get my unit piece to an 8 slot, and that is possible. If you don't know much about the ability transfer pass, it'll be in the description or in the upper right corner. Oh, this is gonna take me a while. Alright, so I hit the level. Now I'm gonna have the number over here. What is it? 13,400, 32,790. Gonna kill this tank and then kill this helicopter. And then the Tagami will pop up. And this is it for silver. So from that number I got 12,120, 298. Gonna have to do some of the subtraction later. Now the problem with these drops is that it's okay, but it's in reference to like old stuff like episode 3 and 4. So you can get some decent units out of here, like the sake units. But other than that, it's like it's kind of obsolete when it comes to the Japanese PS2 in its current meta. So I can trade that in later. Let's retry this again. I got a lot of keys to go through. I might need to use the silver keys on a different character, and every time I complete this too, I'm gonna have to take a drink of that. So it's gonna be like 20,000. I can sell that later. Get to go in here. I already got the number that I had when we killed that Tagame. It should be like 12,120. 12 million. Yeah, it should be 12 million. 12,120,298. And then all I need to do is subtract that number later. Let me just label this first key. Second key is going to be... I'm not going to take a picture of my sloppy handwriting and what I'm writing down, by the way. Come back here, stupid bird. Now all I can say is that this will be successful as long as I make sure everything that I started off with will stay constant. So the experience boost that I'm using right now, if it runs out, then I need to make sure I pop them and it lasts to the gold key. I need to make sure that I drink from that premium drink every run until like the gold key that I use. And you might be wondering, why am I doing this video more? If it's because I'm curious about like if it does give me a lot more experience to actually do 5 silver keys, or if it's better to just use the gold key instead. Alright. The thing is, I am getting something out of it just because I can get a couple of X cubes and bit of Meseta from this. I'm not going to pick the untech items because I don't feel like unteching them. It's either going to be something I could trade in for X cubes, or it's going to be a junk item that I can just sell in the market. But at the same time, I don't want to spend Meseta just to unlock it, and I'm going to trade in most of the units that I'm going to get as a drop. Okay, it's 8:30, so I got 30 minutes to go through this. Once again, make sure that everything is still the same. Before I forget like a dumbass, I was about to forget about this thing right here. Let me just write this down and let me look at the number that I have now. The number when it comes to my experience is now 10,675, 190. Let me make sure my penmanship is alright as well so I can read this without any sort of... Oh god, that looks like a fucking 6. So the third run is gonna have what, 10,675, 190. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, it's this thing. The thing below the hunter icon, hunter word to next level, I'm using that as the reference. Now you can see that I'm using a bunch of boosters here. Still the same amount of boosters. Getting in here, doing the third key now. But yeah, I'm surprised that... Well, if you want to see the conclusion, there will be a time skip. But I'm just going to be blabbering away now. When it comes to me using this method of power leveling once they introduced it, I found it stupid and broken. Just because, one, it's not difficult to power level anymore. Or just level up in general. Which is good and bad. Depends on how you view it. But yeah, back then in episode 1 to 2 and 3, it was just a pain to level up. I mean, they had limited quests, which helped you get to, you know, the level that you were aiming at, and also gave you a thing to do. But yeah, it's just that power leveling now is a joke. Now, trying to get to the higher levels, though, is still a pain in the butt to do. You need a lot of keys to actually get to the higher levels. Get you, and then get you. Honestly, thinking about this, I could use these stones to get a bunch of 13 stars and just trade it in for X cubes. I've been staring at my storage and there's like a lot of junk that I have from the past. Or a bunch of currencies where I'm like, I could get rid of these items. Alright, so the third number now would be 9,230,082. Oh wait, no, I don't want to take a drink right now. I'm gonna also use a calculator for this shit. Alright, so gonna do that. Oh, no. It's gonna fuck this up if I didn't take a drink. This is now the fourth one where I take 9,230,000 and then 082. Let me make sure it was an 8. Yeah, that was an 8. And just to show you guys, yeah, we got one key left, so this is our fourth run. And then for the fifth run, maybe just write this down. And let me avoid the dangerous rats. I do have a video talking about the rainbow key if you want to see that, upper right hand corner in the description. And I did a power leveling video with this guy as well. Trying to get from level 80 to 85. I think I got it to level 86. Can't remember. I had a recording though. And if you don't see it, it's a work in progress. But I did record this guy leveling montage. Alright, come to me. Let me hit you all. And then do this over here. Hit them all. Hit most of these. Hit you. Then hit you. Grab these items. Not gonna pick up that stuff. Alright, let's start the new numbers. It is 7,784,974, and then I'm gonna have to write down that number over here. 7,784,974, and this is gonna be the last key. We're getting a lot of, or like we already filled out that gauge down there on the bottom left. You can see that's already halfway there. And I can trade in these things for a photon sphere. Go in here, said yes. Let me make sure I got everything. I did take a drink, right? Yeah, I took a drink. That icon in the bottom left is there. Oh wait, no, shouldn't swing my sword in the middle. Right here. Come at me. Then swing my sword again around here. And then they're gonna come to me. Swing my sword. Then go over here, swing my sword. Ignore the tank. Go for the helicopter. Because I hate flying units. And you get your butt over here. And let me actually use these instead. These wire lances are fun. I kind of wish they were just good overall. I mean, you can make them work. It's just that most of the time people will go for a sword on a sword of partisan on hunter. Wire lances are fine for mobbing, I think, but yeah. I don't know if there's like a build for like just using wire lances. I mean, there is most likely, but it's like it's not the current meta. So let's look at the last numbers. This gives... Now we're stuck with 6,339,866. So let me go get a gold key out of my inventory. Yeah, let me go get a key out of the storage. And... Oh no, I don't want to return to the lobby. What I want to do is go over here and then select the bonus key over here, then do this. Now, I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, if you have not unlocked bonus quests or feature quests, you might have skipped over like one of Coffee's client orders, which is the level cap level 1. If you want to unlock the bonus quest feature quests in Japanese PSO2, make sure you do that particular quest because it will be grayed out for you. Or you won't see it on the screen. I just took a drink. I still got my boost on. Yes, so for the gold, it's going to be 6,339,866. Alright, so let's get this started. Now this is going to take a bit more time because the first half is going to be, what is it, until we meet that first Tagami, which is that silver metal dog. Then they got to add more opponents that I had to deal with. Yeah, this thing got range. Like a couple of hits, boom, they're dead. Oh, I missed one right behind me. I forgot one mob. You. Where's the helicopters? I hate the helicopters. Now this is the maximum amount of experience I can get, because if you plan this out right, you can do it on a boost week. Now I'm not gonna look at the experience just yet. I was going to, but then I stopped myself since it shouldn't get me to level 91. Hopefully it does not. Alright, so on this part, I'm going to use this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a war cry. Kill everything that spawns. Shouldn't have used that. Honestly, just using a just attack will kill most of these mobs and bosses. And that tank is still shooting at me. How dare you? Oh, you came to me. Thank you. I was good to go to you, but nah. Alright, so this is the last stage here. Oh, I might hit level 91 because of this. No, I haven't. Alright, let's kill you. And then you're the last one, and we are done. Now, I had to do some calculations. But depending on what I learn from this, I am most likely going to trade in a bunch of the silver keys I have for gold Tokyo keys, or I'm going to kind of keep them separate. Now, obviously, if you have a brand new character, I would advise you, or a character that's below 75, I would advise you to spam a bunch of these silver keys instead of using a gold key. Gold key, you would want to start using that when you hit level 75 and then onwards. So let's start the experience that we got over here, and I'm going to be using my phone. Oh wow, that's a whopping 6 mil difference, I think. Because the experience we got now is what, 639,204. A previous number was 6339. No, 6,339,866. Yes, I know, you guys might be saying, Morph, I need to see numbers. But, once again, I'm not editing this damn video just to make it genuine and show you guys proof that I didn't cut away and do a bunch of stuff off screen. Alright, so for a gold key, in total, we got 5,700,662 experience. This is because it got 3 Tagames. Now, we need to backtrack and talk about the silver key. So, with the silver key, with the 5 silver keys we have, don't forget, at the very beginning, I was at, what, level... I was at the end of the experience bar for level 89, so I'm gonna have to add rough around like 124,000 into whatever numbers we get from all these keys. So for the first key we use, once we got to level 90, we had what, 13,432,740. You minus that with 12,120. Was that, yeah, 120,298. Oh wait, shit, I forgot to put the minus sign. I had to type everything all over again. Damn it, me. Is it 740 or 790? Shit. I cannot read my own handwriting. I think it's 790. I did a mistake. So it's 13,432,700. That looks like a 90 because it does not look like a regular 4 on my sheet. Yeah, that looks like a 9. 90 minus 12,120,298. What the fuck did I do? I feel like I done something wrong. I did something horribly wrong. Damn it. I would cut away, but like I said, I'm not. Jesus, why is this not working properly? Did I do something dumb? Did I put in the wrong numbers? 298. Okay, so for the first silver key, goddamn, I hear fireworks. Also note that I'm doing this on the 4th of July. 492. So for the first key that we did, we also gonna have to add once again 124 at the end. But for the first silver key, completing it through, and once I hit like the level 90 cap, we gained 1,312,492. Yeah, that's a fucking 9. My 9 is a fucking sloppy mess. Now, the next number is taking that number that we left off with, which is 12,120,000. That's the emergency quest. I got like, what, 15 minutes? I need to do this quickly. What was it? 12,120,298 minus the what? 10,675. Okay, that's 190. Shit, I hate my handwriting. Make sure you guys have good handwriting so you don't confuse yourself with this. So for the second key, I got roughly around 1,445,108. Now, all these other numbers should stay the same, but we shall see. So the next set of numbers we get to subtract from would be, your first number will be 10,675,190 minus 9,230,082. That would equal to, okay, so this should be consistent. Like, right after that first key we used, the second, third, fourth, and fifth should all be 1,445,108 experience. If there's anything different, I will let you guys know. So, pretty much you take that 9 million that I mentioned from the key, and you subtract the 9,230,082. I just fucked that up in my calculator or on my phone. 9,230,082 minus this from 7,784,974. that should be 1,445,108. And guess what the last number should be? If it's consistent and I kept all my variables. It should be, well, you're taking 7,784,974 and you minus that with 6,339,866. So you get 1,445,108. All of these numbers after that first key should be 1,445,108. Now what you gotta do is times that number by 4, because we get it 4 times. We get 5,780,432. You add the, what is it? Just to make sure, let me divide that by 4. Yeah, so times that by 4 again. You add 1,312,492, and then you add 124,000. You actually get a lot compared to like the one gold key. You get 7,216,924 experience by using 5 silver keys. With the one gold key that I use, once again, we got like what, 5,700,662 experience. You use what, 7,216,924 minus 5,700,666. There will be, wait, did I say 66? No, it's 662, my bad. So, once again, you use 7,216,924, subtract that with 5,700,662, and you will get a 1,516,262 experience gain. So, you can trade in a bunch of your silver keys so you can get a gold key, but it ultimately falls down on the time that you have, how many boosters you got, and just you killing a bunch of Tagames. The difference in Tagames is what gives that difference right there, because if you use 1 silver key, you get 1 Tagame. You have 5 silver keys, you get 5 Tagames. You trade in 5 silver keys so you can get a gold key, you're only getting 3 Tagames, so you're losing out on that 1,516,000, well, it's going to be different depending on how many boosters you have, but there's going to be a difference in a 5 silver key compared to 1 gold key. And if you don't believe me, just, go back through the video and write down the numbers and calculate it yourself. But that is it for this video. If you got any question, comment, concerns, let me know in the comments below. But this video was an informational thing. I'm surprised that 5 silver keys does, well, it makes sense, but I just trade in most of my silver keys so I can get gold keys to speed through the process. But knowing this sort of information now, I will most likely spam a bunch of silver keys. And this is going to annoy the living shit out of me, but at the same time, I have 20 characters. Now I can abuse this even further with, the amount of characters I have. Thank you guys for watching. I need to go prep myself for this emergency quest. I knew that was going to take like around 30 minutes. It's almost to 30 minutes. But once again, this is a genuine video. There's no edits in it. I apologize if you wanted to have some cuts here and there, but luckily I gave you guys a heads up and say there's a time skip so you can go to the end of this video so you can hear this conclusion. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.